In this video, I'm gonna show you one of my favorite compositional tricks to level up all your photographs regardless of what you're shooting, and best of all, it's gonna take less than 10 minutes. What's up, friends? My name is Pi. Welcome to SLR Lounge, your place for no-nonsense photography education. And in that vein, let's dive straight in. This is my lovely model, Elisa. We will link her up in the description below so you can check her out on Instagram. So check this out. The technique that I'm talking about is something I like to call compositional stacking. I don't know if it's actually called that, it's just the name that I use for it, but it's my reminder to start with a baseline composition and then to add additional compositional techniques until you get to the final image. Now, it's probably easier shown versus explained, so watch. Elisa, I'm gonna have you sit down on the floor. You all can start with any compositional technique that you like. It could be rule of thirds, it could be perspective, it could be leading lines, it could be symmetry. Anything, start somewhere. I'm gonna start with symmetry. I have here a 24mm prime. It's on an EOS R with the EF to RF adapter. What I'm gonna do is just walk straight up. I'm set to 1/500 of a second, f1.4, and ISO 200 to get to the right exposure. I guess you can say I'm already starting with two compositional techniques because I am gonna be using depth in the shot as well. So we're gonna go ahead and take this photograph of Elisa. Now, what I'm gonna do is have Elisa stand up now, and we're gonna add a second compositional technique here. So what I'm gonna do now is incorporate the lines from the buildings in this alleyway that are leading directly into Elisa. We're also adding another technique where we're gonna basically be placing Elisa's face kind of right against the brighter area of the sky. Our eyes are naturally drawn to highlights in an image, right? So if I put my subject and frame them directly over that spot, our eyes get drawn to them. So now watch. We go from that first image, and I'm gonna keep all my settings identical, and I'm gonna let Elisa move with each kind of click, okay? Okay, so that's the second shot. Now, I dig this shot. We got tons of great images from just this sequence of those lines leading into her. We now added kind of the background that kind of draws us in with that highlight directly behind her. So at this point, we've kind of layered about 4 compositional techniques, right? We have symmetry, we have depth with a shallow depth of field, we have the highlight behind her, and we have the leading lines going into her. I'm gonna add a 5th now. I'm gonna add perspective into this. So what I'm gonna do now is lower the camera down. Now from this perspective and with this lens, I'm using a 24mm lens. I'm gonna flip it to this portrait aspect ratio. And from here, we're gonna exaggerate kind of the lines of her legs. It's gonna lead up and into her. We're also gonna frame her entire body against the bright background. All right, so at this point, we've added 2 additional compositional techniques. One is the perspective, but if you notice, we've also framed Elisa within a frame, right? The walls of the building are now framing my subject along with the highlights in the background of the sky. So we have, I think at this point, 6 compositional techniques that are strengthening the overall photograph. Now I'm gonna add the last one. We're gonna incorporate the pose itself by adding shapes to the body. So Elisa, I want you to kind of use shapes, kind of triangles, bring the hands to the hips, kind of open up so we can see space between, and just move around freely, okay? Okay. Bring the hand up, that's perfect. Open up so there's a little space between there, right there, perfect. Okay, so in those final images, we had stacked 7 compositional techniques. So if I was to run them back through, we started with symmetry as well as a shallow depth, kind of separating her from the background. We then went on to adding leading lines and framing Elisa's face against the highlight in the background. Then we changed perspective. We lowered the camera down to exaggerate the length of her legs and kind of the lines in the shot, everything about the image, while also framing her within the frame of the walls of the building. Finally, we used her pose itself to add interest by creating shapes in the body. So remember, all along this way, you have plenty of keeper images. Doesn't mean you need to keep stacking to get good shots. It's simply a way that you can kind of pause, slow down for a moment, and think of how to strengthen your images, regardless of what it is that you're shooting, whether it's portraits, landscapes, anything. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, I'd love for you to subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Check out Elisa's work. We're gonna link her up as well. And we'll see you guys back here, same time, same place next week. Peace.